That one didn't work. That didn't work. Let's try that again. Welcome in, everybody. Thanks for coming by. Do something a little bit different today. That should be pretty good. Okay. So what we're going to do today, everybody, welcome back to Trigger Tarot. We're going to go ahead and do a split reading. So this is going to be for the month of December. This is going to be kind of different. This is going to be based upon which lucky path you want to choose. You get to pick the right path or the left path. We're going to go ahead and file in all the cards here, and then we're going to have one positive modifier at the end. Okay, so that's going to come from the good old dictionary. Yeah, we're going to have a positive modifier from the dictionary. So we're going to do it like that. And, I'll roll some die up there to find out the page and all that. But we're going to pick 2 cards. Well, no, actually, we're going to pick 3 cards for the right side and for the left side. And you get to pick the path going forward here. So when you get to the timestamp, I'll probably have a timestamp down below as to when we're actually starting these cards here. So you can probably jump to that if you want to, or, maybe watch both of them. It's your choice. But we're going to go ahead here and we're going to pull 3 cards for the right and 3 cards for the left. But I'm kind of alternate the cards here. So I'm going to just kind of go ahead and feel my way through this to find the cards. And then I've already decided that this is how it's going to play out. It's going to be Chance, Uno, and Risk for the right side. It's going to be Community Chest, Risk, Secret Mission cards, and Crazy 8 cards for the left side. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. So this is going to be your path destiny. So this doesn't really matter, well, who you are or your sign. We'll see how this plays out. I haven't done one of these before. I'm still a bit of an amateur at this, so please don't give me a lot of grief. You can if you want to, but I'm just telling you right now, this is just for fun, and we'll see. Maybe something will come out of this. We'll have to find out. But yeah. Oh, before we do that, let's definitely make sure we ring the luck bell here, because we're going to need Lady Luck on our side here, and just to make sure that she'll give us our luck, let's go ahead and do it. Bring out your dead! So now that we got the luck going for us, we're going to be able to pull some decent cards. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull out. I'm going to pull out 6 cards all together. I just want to get these a little bit shuffled, organized. We shuffled a lot. Obviously, you saw how much we shuffled. Maybe too much. Probably not. But let's go ahead and pull the first card here for the right. Good one there. Bottom piece. Okay. Okay, we'll pull. That other card is sticking for the right. Okay, for the left. Right there. Okay. Let's pull that. Okay, right middle. And what we're going to end up doing is we're going to pull top down, so it'll be kind of easy in that sense. This one here. Okay, on the left, middle. I might have to redo this. That's getting a little bit weird to hold. All right, bottom right card we need. All right, bottom left. Okay, so we got those cards. I'm going to put this to the side here. Don't need that anymore. So this is for luck. This is for luck. Your path that you can choose for the month of December. So we're going to go ahead and I've already shuffled these ones here before we even got into here. So we're going to go ahead and pull that one there, and then that one there. This one here, this one there, and then that one. Oh wait, oops. Oops. We need this one, actually. Okay. Long day, long day. So I can take all this out of here for now. I don't need it. That's all we're really pulling for this luck draw. So this is to see where your luck may lie. For this month, you're going to choose a path, right or left. Which one's it going to be? So if you want to go ahead, I should have some timestamps down below. You should be able to go there and see that. Otherwise, I'm going to go ahead and start with, let's flip a coin, see which one we start with today. Let's see which one we start with here. And that will help me determine where to go from there. So heads for, oh, this is, I got an Iowa coin. I don't know if you can see this, but I got an Iowa coin. Okay, how about we do tails for right side and heads for left side, okay? Okay, we got a tails. So we'll go left first, okay? So this stuff just comes off to the side. We're not going to deal with that right now, but all right, so we've got community chest, receive consultory fee of $50. Or sorry, $25. Man, it has been a long day. $25. You got $25 there. Okay, so there's something with that. Let's pull up this card here. Wheel of Fortune. Boom. Just like that. Wheel of Fortune. We're going to move down here. Secret mission card. Conquer the continents of Asia and South America. So there's that there, right there. And we're going to go ahead and we've got Two of Cups here. Okay. We got Mars. Right. And the Page of Wands. So we got the Page of Wands at the end right there. So let's go ahead and see what this path could potentially mean. So to me, it kind of looks like if we're going to set this up in any kind of right order here, so it like kind of makes sense. Let's try to make it like this. So to me, it looks like there is some possibility for money going the left path. You know, there is the Wheel of Fortune looking forward here with the world and with possibilities and everything like that. So, you know, having this community chest here is going to, you know, possibly grant you a bit of a consultory, you know. It's a fee someone's taking, you know, but you're benefiting from it. So you're actually kind of making out good here, you know, with this, especially the Wheel of Fortune. It looks like for the left path coming this month, it looks like initially it's going to look like there's a bit of fortune to be made. And as far as like other things go, we could try to move forward here. We're going to be looking at the Two of Cups, or, as I see, they have the Archon there in the middle, and there is the two serpents around. That's essentially one of the an old icon for the Archon there. Serpents intertwined around the brand. But anyways, it looks like two people, sharing cups here, and that's pretty cool. So it looks like it's going to be something that might lead to maybe a romantic kind of thing. You might meet somebody somewhere, might feel pretty good about it. As far as like going forward with that goes, it's like literally conquer the continents of Asia and South America. So, you can see that. Wish the camera wouldn't blur on this thing. I don't know why it does that. Maybe it's just the way that the card's made, but yeah. Conquer Asia and South America. So, you're thinking big, and South America is kind of hot and steamy. So this could literally mean there could be like a passionate thing going on here. There could be a hot and steamy, passionate thing going on here with a sort of destiny kind of arranged, two cups sharing kind of moment. So this possible, fortune here, this Wheel of Fortune here could lead into a sort of love connection, possibly. Could it mean that you have a better friendship with somebody else? Things get a little bit better, bigger. Asia's gigantic. South America, that's pretty big too. I've been there too. It's pretty hot, and it can be kind of steamy. I'm just saying. So could be something to do with that. Just look out for that. There could be something there. And if you're not seeing anything, you don't have anything in your life, it could mean that there's an opportunity opening up here. A big opportunity, because I'm seeing Asia, South America big. It's sort of like a Jupiter card in a way, or a Jupiter sense. It's kind of like expanding, your knowledge of things. So you could have an opportunity come your way. Maybe look for that. Okay. And at the end, you're going to be getting a Mars card, not a Mars bar, not a Mars candy bar, but a Mars card of heart and 4. So this could be like a new connection in a sense. This could be maybe the death of an old connection, but it's going to be like very, it's going to like rapidly expand. And, whether you, become the Page of Wands and set out on your own, or go with somebody else, that's your choice. But there's going to be a lot of like orangey red feelings here. There's going to be a lot of happiness coming forward here. You could feel like you're the Page of Wands. You could feel like you've mastered your staff. Yeah, you could have maybe mastered your staff, or mastered a practice that you can like go forward in life with, and be where you want to be because of how things have been playing out. You might feel a little bit adventurous here. You might take this could be literally like go forward with your passions here, and take it into a place that you haven't been to. Maybe the fact is this Wheel of Fortune will lead you through a little bit of a love possible scenario, maybe into a bit of an adventure to go outside your boundaries. Maybe leave the house, against orders. Maybe do something like that. Maybe be adventurous. Maybe this, because this is more of an adventurous card here. I mean, not a lot of people are, wanting to run around in the desert. Just not a lot of people do that. So this could very well be that kind of case. So if you're looking for like guidance with the left, this is it here. It looks like you're going to have a bit of a Wheel of Fortune scenario here, pushing you into a possible love scenario. Now, whether this is that, or you just, get a bit of, I don't want to say closure, but I want to say like you're able to like increase the love you had for a family member. Maybe something gets a little bit better for brother, sister, mother, father, something like that. It could be that. It just looks like it's going to be getting a little bit bigger, but it very well could be a romantic thing that comes your way, and maybe, jump on that situation there. Because there's the Mars with love and 4. It looks like there's, a bit of a cross section here. You're going to possibly move into something pretty cool. And you're going to be adventurous, and you're going to feel, you're not going to be in your cups. You're going to be trying to build something, but you're going to be doing it on your own, or at least you're going to be adventurous. Maybe you're adventurous with your partner, but you're kind of leading the charge. You've got the staff, and you can leave that charge. So that is the left side. Let's try to find a positive modifier that will like help you understand this a little bit better. So we're going to roll this die for the first two numbers of the page. 5, and then we'll roll 3 here. 9, 10, 11, 12. So 512, page 512. That's what we're going to look up here. I'm going to pause the video. I'll get to it, and we'll get right back into it, okay? Okay, we got to the page. We're going to roll this die. I hope you don't mind some of the noise in the background. I think the downstairs neighbors have thrown their panties around for whatever reason. I don't know why, but we're going to get going here with this left side and try to figure this out, okay? Okay, 8. All right, so we are on page 512, which, you know, might be easier this way. I can actually show you this. So we're going to go to 512 and the 8th word here. Now, there's a lot of devil on this page here. Let's see if that's it. I don't know. But there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Devil's bit. See blazing star. Oh, come on. I got to go and look at another word now. Blazing star. Which page is this? I just got to find it. Sorry, I wish it would have been something like go turn to page, blah, blah, blah. No, just have at it. Try to figure it out yourself. Okay, we'll do that. Block. Blue Fist, Blastoderm, Blazing Star, B-L-A-Z. Blazing Star. Okay, so that actually took me all the way over here. A rhizomatous dichotomous herb in the lily family, having long racemes of small flowers, also called devil's bit. Any of the various North American plants of the genus Latris. In a composite family, having small discoid flower heads grouped in a dense raceme or pinnacle, also called button snake root, gray feather. A bilineal plant of western North America, having large star-shaped pale yellow flowers. Okay, this is what this means. It just hit me like a truck. You might have a romantic thing coming up, and if not, if it's just like, you know, something to do with a family member, you know, this could be the very flower you need to give to this person here. This flower right here, a blazing star. It's also called a devil's bit. So you might have to give this other person in your life a devil's bit in order for this to work out here. So this is literally it right here. If you want to find the page in the dictionary, well, the dictionary that I have, it's on page 200 now. So you can find it here, but it's right at the bottom here, and if I can get you to, if I can just hold it up right, blazing star. And it's not really coming out right. So maybe that's the fact. If you could pause the video, you probably could see it easier. But the devil's bit, you have to get to your would possibly soon to be new partner, or it could have a different meaning if you have a family member. You know, maybe there'll be something to do with that. Maybe the fact is it's a kind of radical looking flower in a lily family. So it could be a lily. Maybe get a lily or something like that. Maybe that will maybe heal things in a way with a family member. So that's all I have for the left side here. So if you enjoyed it, please leave some likes and all that. This is going to be a new, interesting, different kind of thing. There's only 2 paths to pick. So, You can look at both sides if you want to, but really you're going to be picking one path or the other, going forward here. So we're going to go ahead and put this to the side, and we're going to go ahead with the right side here, and we're going to try to figure this out. So I'm just going to do this so that, if you want to see if the right side wants to see what happened with the left side, they can kind of see it, but, I'll just leave that there for now. So, okay. Let me pause for a second, and I can just get this all set up here, and I'll be right back. Okay. All right. Let's try to figure this out here. So we've got go back 3 spaces. Oh my gosh! Look at that. See this card here? Have you ever had this card playing Monopoly? Or had this card? Usually this is a bad card. Sometimes this can be good. Sometimes this can be bad. So for this kind of reading here, we're going to have to really try to figure this out. Like, what is this? What could that potentially mean? But there's go back 3 spaces. So maybe you're redoing something. Maybe there's some karma coming your way. People that pick the right side. Look what you had to do. You see what the cards came for the left side? Maybe you could have picked the left side instead this time. Maybe you chose the wrong path. I'm just kidding. I don't know. We'll have to figure this out here. All right. We got the Hanged Man. Just like that. Only on Trigger Tarot do we pull all the major arcana cards. For whatever reason, I don't know what it is. Maybe my guardian spirits are just like, I'm going to get you there, man. And I'm like, I don't know if you can. And they're like, yes, I can. And, maybe they do. I don't know. There's a 5, a green 5. Could help us out. Judgment card. What did I just say? I'm going to put that card here just so you remember that it's there, up there, okay? And we got East. Oh, look at that. East Africa right there. East Africa. Check that out. Wow. And that was conquer Asia and South America. And now we got Africa here. So we've got that. And what did I say? King of Swords. Boom. Just like that. Just like that. All right. You got your Judgment card here. You've got this here. So this is the right path. So maybe this isn't so bad. I don't know. We'll have to see. But it looks like you're going back 3 spaces. Maybe the fact is you're going back 3 spaces because of the Hanged Man here. This is more of a spiritual card here. People consider this like the Odin card, or, it's like, that's like the Hanged Man. I guess some people would consider it the Jesus card. Now, people would consider Jesus and Odin the same character. From my understanding, I do not believe that. And I guess it's probably because I'm more Gnostic, but my understanding is that they're probably 2 different kind of things. One hung for himself and one hung for others. So I think they're 2 different beings, honestly. Either that or the Norse tried to take a Christian understanding and, give it some North-like flavor. I don't know. It's going to take me a while to figure out where the 2 differences are between the 2, but my belief is that it looks like there is a bit of a spiritual understanding. Whichever way you believe that, it doesn't matter, because it comes to the point that you're going back 3 spaces to get more of a spiritual understanding of something. There's the Hanged Man here, so you're going to be taking a different kind of look at things in life, and you're going to be looking upside down. So literally what it means is maybe you were on this particular side. It could be a family thing. It could be a political thing. It could be a money kind of thing. It could be an idea. And it's going to pull you back 3 spaces to feel a little bit more of a spiritual sense as far as like going forward in life. So maybe you're looking at the other side of things. Maybe that's the fact, because there's a lot of things that are happening in this life right now that everything's pulling you forward like very rapidly, very fast. Like, you have to do this like this. You have to do this like this. And you're like, okay. And then you're just like, hold on there. Hold your horses there. Whoa, Nelly, just like pull back for a second. Let's take a look at this. Maybe they're not right. Maybe the path you're on wasn't leading you to a good outcome. Maybe you need to pull back 3 spaces, or whatever it is, how many spaces it is, you need to pull back, because right after that, there's the 5 in Judgment. So it looks like maybe you've been on a path that, is going to lead you to some serious judgment in a way, and maybe the fact is maybe you need to, turn some things around, or maybe you're on the right path, literally on the right path. It could very well be that too, but maybe the fact is take some time, look at what's been going on in your life, how you've been leading yourself, because this is go back 3 spaces. So what it's telling me is you've been going forward very rapidly to the point that now you got the hangman back 3 spaces. You're going to have to hold on. You're going to have to pull back, right? And then you've got judgment. So it looks like maybe you're making a better choice in your life and a decision of some kind. There is a 5 here. We've got, really just the 10 and the 12 here. There's not a lot of other numbers to take from this, but there's the 5, which 5 I believe is a bit more of an understanding representation of man, with his hands out and everything like that. But there's the green 5 there, so this is a good color. This is a good card. 5, man, go. That's what I'm seeing from this. And there's all these people standing up like, oh, give me, that trumpet sound. I love it. Play me that, music white boy or whatever that song is. I can't remember the song. Play that funky music white boy. Yeah. What song is that? Let me know in the comments down below. Anyways, let's look forward with this. So it could literally be something to do with like, you've got to go. You got a green light. Your human side is saying go forward with this. You're getting some judgment here, or you're seeing judgment happening. Maybe the whole point is this middle card is like very powerful for you, right? On the right side. It's very powerful for you, and you are able to see all these things, all these little NCPs or gray people. I mean, none of them are colored. I mean, it's a weird. It kind of looks like NCP in a way, like nobody has any color in their face. But then, in fact, they're all dead. So maybe the dead will rise in a way. You're seeing the dead rise, or you're a part of this dead group. You're coming out of this, and you're wakening up. You're coming out of your grave. Maybe there's a major change in your life that's happening. You're waking up to a point in life, because there's the go back 3 spaces, the hanged man, and the judgment. I mean, if that doesn't like revolutionize your idea of like what you need to do going forward, I don't know what to tell you, man. The only thing I could say is green 5, green 5. And then if you don't get that, I don't know what else to tell you. But yeah, it looks like it's kind of going forward with that. Go forward with your human side of how you're getting this energy, and maybe like, to back up a little bit and think about this in a spiritual sense, and really try to open your mind to humans. Green is usually for Earth or planet or whatever, but just try to open your mind as to humans as a whole, and as an individual, and as our sovereignty goes. So think about humans and our sovereign rights. What are our sovereign rights? Do we have freedoms or not? Think about that. So we're going to go forward here. The East Africa, you got the Asia over here. This is the left side. This is the left side cards if you want to know what that was. But East Africa is a pretty interesting card there. You got one little guy there. So if you own East Africa on Risk and you're trading in the set, you can get an extra troop right there. If you didn't know that, I just want to let you know. But East Africa. So I'm talking about man, right? Going with man, humanity. East Africa, some people consider this as the birthplace of humans. So maybe really think about our humanity as a whole, because we're getting judgment here. I mean, we're coming into some pretty powerful cards here, I gotta say. And then we got the King of Swords. So probably at the end of the month, you're going to feel like the King of Swords. You're probably going to feel like you were the Hanged Man initially. You're dying to self. You're becoming more spiritual. In a way, you're going back 3 spaces. And you got this judgment. It's like, blowing a trumpet in your ears. You're like, oh no. And, you don't know what to do. You probably do know what to do, but it's loud. It's awakening you up. It's waking you up. I don't know why I said that, but it's waking you up, and you're starting to understand humanity, the origins. You're looking back. Maybe you're looking into the past of history, and maybe you're looking into history as a whole. You're taking everything into account. Not everything that people say now is the only truth. Maybe you're looking into, esoteric stuff to try to get maybe a different understanding or a better understanding as far as like how to live in a spiritual sense. And might be bringing you your King of Swords, because this all started this to the point of coming back to the origins of being the King of Swords. So you are coming back into play here. You're coming back into play here. My camera's backwards, so this is weird to hold this thing up. But you're coming back to the King of Swords here at the end of the month here. So, right path? I'd have to say, maybe this is the right path. This is just the path you chose for this month. If you want to go ahead and check out what was on the left path, you can too. But, definitely let me know what you think in the comments down below. I'd love to hear your opinion. And we're going to go ahead and pull a positive modifier card to see if it correlates with this, which you probably will. We're going to go ahead and do that. So we're going to pull up this die. I'm going to roll this die and see what the first two numbers are. So we've got solid 90 there. Yep, got solid 90. And so 90 and what? These four? All right. Five, 1, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 99. 909. That is our page. So let me pause that. We'll get to that real fast, and we'll figure it out. Okay. Okay. So we got 909. And I feel like we got to throw 4 die. This one and, well, actually 5. This one and these 4 here. So we're going to throw this. Got 4, 10, 8, 18. All right, so 18 paid. 18 words down. So we are on here. So 909, 18 words down. Imprudence. So 909 imprudence. Wait. Oh, can I get it? Imprudence. I don't know if it's going to show up. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and read it. You can check it out in this dictionary here if you want to. But imprudence. 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 The quality or condition of being unwise or indiscreet. An unwise or indiscreet act. That is interesting. So your positive modifier, being unwise or indiscreet. So maybe the whole point that we're talking about, looking at things in a different fashion is maybe the point. Maybe you're supposed to think out, maybe that's the whole point of this word here, that it makes sense. You're supposed to think outside the box, unwise or indiscreet. That's like the big thing. Imprudent means unwise or indiscreet, not prudent. So here, as far as the right path, you don't want to be a prude, or I think that's the way you're supposed to say it, but you're not supposed to be, you're supposed to be unwise, open up your expansion of ideas. Maybe this is a whole point. Maybe you've been stuck in a stubborn situation for so long you haven't decided, you haven't bothered to look at any other perspective, and maybe that's the whole point of this. Maybe the whole point is to just break your view for a bit because you're going back 3 spaces. Maybe that's what I said initially. Maybe this is a karma thing. Maybe if you don't go back 3 spaces and think outside the box for a minute or 2 or 3 or 4 or maybe the whole month, I don't know. You might not get this hanged man experience. You might not get the spiritual, idea to move forward where you're seeing everything come to a judgment sense. Maybe you can skip this, and move into a 5 of man, the origins, looking towards the origins and come out with becoming a king. Maybe this whole thing of, looking at the opposite view, not saying that you have to fully agree with everything or jump into it, but it's just the whole point, maybe that's the fact. You have to go back a little bit. Because that's the thing. I play some games, I play some Final Fantasy games. I've said this to friends. Sometimes you have to go back to go forward. And it's almost profound when I say it because, it happens a lot when you play certain video games. You have to go back to go forward. Sometimes you just want to keep going forward, but there are things back there that will help you unlock things that are in the future. So maybe the point is you need to go back a little bit in a spiritual sense to try to get a better understanding of something that's going to help you out. And I'm really heavily believing it's some kind of spiritual sense here. So whether you are thinking a Norse sense or a Christian sense or whatever, you're going to have to literally look upside down. It's going to be a total difference as far as like how you're going to propel yourself. So that's all I have for the right side. Left side was there. You can check out the timestamp down below to see, what that was all about if you want to. And I don't mind if you do, but definitely leave some likes down below. Let me know what your experience is here. But this is for the month of December. I almost want to say November. This is for the month of December. You're going to choose the right path or the left path. You choose, pick the one that best suits you. If you've watched all of this, pick the one that best suits you. But I just have to say this is going to be a pretty interesting thing going forward because I don't know. I had a lot of fun doing this. Let me know what you think, too. I'd like to hear your opinion on this. And, all these cards are pulled fairly. And everything was done, with some help from someone out there above helping out. So if you want to know any more, let me know. I have other kinds of games and things on my channel. I love to deal with strategy and all that. And if you want to know a really good reader, check her out, but down below. And there's really nothing else to say. I've got nothing left, and I hope that you enjoyed this reading here. If you want to see more of this, definitely leave some comments. Definitely tell me in the comment section, and I will get back to you, as soon as I can. So that'll have to do it for today. Thanks so much for watching Trigger Tarot, and we'll be back to you in December for the readings. I'm going to do 3 readings for the main sign of December and the signs that are before and after. And then we'll probably do something like this again. So that's it, everybody. Take care. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for watching.